Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. This is what we're making today. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here today, and thank you all so much for your support. Y'all, my black and white January paper crafting kit is on sale now. The link is in my description box, and I'll be using some of the papers from the kit to make today's beautiful project. So y'all, I'm going to flip to my overhead camera to give you a closer look at what this is. But y'all know what time it is? It's time to make it. All right, so here is a closer look at what we're going to be making today. And like this says, y'all, it is sweet as honey. So what we're going to be making, you can see from the top, it looks like a book box. But y'all, it is a beautiful bifold book box. I'm going to make this one as a stationery box. Today we're just going to make this part of the project, and then I'll come back in another video and show you how easy it is to make this into a little stationery box kit that you can give to someone. But it's so gorgeous. When finished, it measures 5 by 6 by 1 inch, and we have 2 boxes that fold and close tightly. You see how that is? It is gorgeous. And then here on the front, I have a little sweet as honey cut apart. Y'all, this is super easy, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to take these 2 boxes, join them together to get a very nice, even, professional look. So here's what I'll be using. I'm going to be using some bead themed cut aparts because that's what I'm going with right now. Then I'm going to be using some medium weight chipboard. The chipboard is in the kit. And I'll be using 2 pieces that measure 5 by 6 and 1 piece that measures 1 by 6. If you're not purchasing the kit, you can find the chipboard and the link in my description box. And then to make the 2 boxes, you'll need 2 pieces that are cut at 6 3/4 by 7 3/4 and 2 pieces that are cut at 6 7/8 by 7 7/8. And then we have a piece for the inside liner. Y'all, this is cut at 11 1/8 by 5 3/4. Then I have a 7 1/2 by 12 inch piece, which is going to form the jacket cover of our project. So, y'all, I can't say it enough. This is going to be super duper easy peasy. So the first thing we'll be doing is making our boxes, and we score all of the boxes the same. On all 4 sides of all 4 pieces, we score at 1/2 inch and 1. We do this on all 4 pieces. Now, I've already made one of the boxes to save us some time, but we score at 1/2 inch and 1. So I'll make the box, bottom, and top with you guys for one of the boxes. So remember, we score at 1/2 inch and at 1 on all 4 sides. So we're just going to go ahead and get our boxes done. And then we are going to fold and burnish all of our scores. Now, if this video is not too long, I'll go ahead and do 1 card and 1 envelope with you guys to kind of show you how I would fill mine. But I'm trying not to make this video too long. So depending on the length, we might have a card and envelope made with this. Or I might come back in another video and make a whole set to show you how we can truly fill the box. I'll just let the amount of time that's passing decide that for me. So I am just folding and burnishing all of these scores, and I'm not using my big old spatula for this because I'm going to need the pointy end of this to be able to get inside of the box and firm everything. All right, so I have zoomed in so that you can see what I'm doing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the score mark, the second score mark, and we're going to cut straight down. We'll do this on both sides of the box so that we can free this tab here. Then I'm going to angle in here. We'll angle here, and then I'll angle in here and remove that piece. So you want it to look like that. We'll do the same thing over here. So we're going to angle, angle, and angle. And we do this on all 4 sides of the box. So we go up to the second score mark, cut straight down to free this tab. Then we're going to angle in, and angle. Same thing over here. We angle, angle, and angle. Then we're going to do the same thing on this one. So again, we go to the second score mark and drag straight down so that we can free this piece. And then we can angle and angle and angle. And again, we do this on all 4 sides of our little box. All right, so now that I have all of my ends cut, I am just going to go back. On these longer sides, you can see the angle point on that flap. I'm just going to angle here as well. This just makes it easier for us to fold in. So let's just angle and angle. Do the same thing over here. Angle and angle. And so now I'm going to take my glue. We're going to put our glue on these tabs. And we fold over like that. And I'll go ahead and fold this one in as well. Then I'll take the pointy end of my bone folder and just get that stuck. And then we'll do the same thing over here. So we're going to add that glue. And get it stuck. And guys, I'm using glue, but you can use whatever it is you want to use when you're doing your projects. I use glue because I like the way that it holds a box together, but it is completely up to you what to use when you're making the project. So now I'm going to take my glue. We're going to place glue here. Take this piece, fold it in, and then we'll take the pointy end of that stylus, really get in there and work that. And then we'll do the same thing here. So I'm just going to take that glue. I'm putting glue right there. I'm going to fold over, take the pointy end of my bone folder. I think I called it my stylus, but it's my bone folder. And get that nice and stuck. And we just make sure we do the same thing on all 4 sides. And we're going to do this on all of our box pieces. So like I said, I've made 1 box off camera. So you would be doing this process on 4 pieces. And there is 1 part of our box. We're going to do the same thing on this piece. So let's just go ahead and take our glue and get this put together. And put this in together. Like that. And then I'll just use that pointy end again to get everything nice and stuck. And now we'll take our glue Put it on that flap, fold in, and again take the pointy end and get it stuck. And here is our last one. I'm just making sure that those sides are nice and flat. So now we can take this and put it on top of that, and we have box number 2. Now let's bring in our chipboard pieces, and we're going to place those down like this. So we're going to be cutting it very close on our fold over pieces here on the end, but we are going to allow at least 1/8 of an inch in spacing in between these two. So I am just going to go ahead and peel away the backer. We're going to take this piece and we're going to place it right there. I'll take my center piece and we're going to place it right there, and that spine measures 1 by 6. And all of the kits will contain black and white striped paper. The double side of the stripe might be different from this, but you will have some black and white striped paper so that you can make something similar to this if you want. So we're going to place this down, and now I'll use my big old spatula to get that nice and stuck. I'm going to take my stylus and just go around the edges of my paper, pressing against the chipboard and driving it into the paper itself to get a nice little score. This just helps with neatness and that professional look. Then I'll just go along these edges as well. Then I'm going to miter my corners, and guys, if you're not comfortable mitering your corners, just take that 5-in-1 tool that some of you might have, place it against the end here, and just cut. And that'll help you to get good miter placement when you are making a book like this. So I'm just going to do the others without using the tool to show you how you would do it if you didn't have the tool. So now that we have it like this, I am going to use my tape, and I'm going to place tape along here and along here. And the reason why I'm using tape instead of using my tape runner on the fold over flaps is because this is some very strong tear tape that I'm using. And because I don't have that much fold over space here and here, I want that grab to be nice and strong. So I am going to go ahead and just peel away my tape backers. And now I'm going to take this, and I'll take these end pieces and I'm going to fold them over so that they catch in that tear tape that I placed down. And now I can just smooth everything out. You see how we don't have a lot folding over there, but I wanted to try to keep the project with one sheet and not having to join two together. So there we have that. Now I am going to take a little bit of my tape runner and just add some tape in these corners to make sure that I get a nice good fold over. So I'll stand this up like this, and then I'm just going to fold it over. Y'all stay with me, because the easiest way ever to make a book box using two separate boxes is coming up. So we're going to fold over here. And now we have a beautiful jacket. Now I'm going to take my tape and we're going to cover the inside liner. And y'all, I am using a double-sided tape. Then I'm going to peel away this piece so that I can lay down another large strip here in the middle. Hope y'all didn't hear my stomach growling there. So then I'm going to take my tape, take my liner piece, which measures 11 1/8 by 5 3/4, and I am just going to add my tape around the edges. All right, so now I'll remove the tape backers from the liner as well as the jacket, and we will join these two together. And so now we're going to take the liner and we're just going to place it down like this. And I will smooth everything out. Then I'll use my big old spatula to drag in this way to get that spine nicely defined. Then I'll flip it, use my big old spatula to drag in this way, defining the next spine. All right, y'all, so here is our beautiful jacket. I just love black and white stripes. I love how this turned out, and I love the inside. So let me make sure I turn it in the right orientation because there are actually words on here. All right, y'all, so here's my easy peasy little trick. Take the bottoms of your box, and this will be the bottom because it fits inside of the lid. Then I'm going to take some tear tape, and I'm using a very nice tear tape. So make sure you have a quality tear tape on hand. And we're just going to place tear tape on the box bottom. You can also do this with glue. I just decided to use my tape. And then I'll just take one piece of my wide tape and put it right there in the middle. And y'all, this is a really good quality tear tape. If you're looking for it, I have it linked in the description box below. I'll take one piece of this and put it right here. All right, so now that we have both bottoms taped, we're going to take the bottoms and put them in the lids. And then I am going to use some of my magic tape, and I'm just going to go right in the center and just add a couple of strips of my Amazon Basics non-permanent repositionable tape. Then I'm going to take these two lids and join them together like this. So back to back or front to front. Now when I take my box, I can take the box and put them in like this. So I am just going to peel away the tape backer from both box bottoms, but I am going to leave them in the box tops. So now I have these two. I am going to place them in on the spine. I'll get them placed where I want them, top and bottom. I'll bring up this spine or this side, and then we bring up this side. And do y'all see how even all of that is? And that's because we use that easy method. So then when I open, it's going to be like this. My top will come off like that, and the top will come off like that, and you'll have your spine here. So now what I want to do is I just want to take some tape, add some tape to the back of these two cut-aparts, and these are 3 by 4 inch cut-aparts. And now I can take this we can put this right here. And we can put this one right there. So how beautiful is that? Now we're going to do the outside. I am going to take some crinkle seam binding from my cabin shop. Thank you, Erin, so much for gifting me all of this crinkle seam binding. I am using the color Smoke, and you'll see why in just a minute, and you'll also see why I love Erin's crinkle seam binding. I will have her linked in the description box below, along with my discount code. So what I am going to do is I am just going to take some tape, and I'm just going to bring the tape all the way around on one of the black stripes. And then I'm going to take the crinkle seam binding and stretch it out just a little bit and place it down. Do you see how well the color of this matches? Erin's crinkle seam binding can't be compared to any other that I have tried. And y'all, I've used a lot of crinkle seam bindings. I love my scrap cabin shop, and I think you will too. Just check for that link in the description box. So now we're going to open this. I'm going to bring in this cut apart that says, "Be Mine." Add my tape to the back here. Take this and we're going to place it here. Then I'll add some tape to the back of this one, being very generous with that tape since this is my cover piece. And now I'll take this piece and we are going to place it right there like that. Then I'm just going to take this and we can tie it. And so y'all, there we have another beautiful bifold box that will hold stationery or embellishments, whatever you want to put in it. So I am just going to open this so you can see how gorgeous that is. You saw how easy it was to make the two of these. So I am going to come back with another video. I think I'll put that video out tomorrow because I have a sweet idea that I want to try with these. So you can definitely expect more of this goodness. But y'all, this black and white, absolutely gorgeous. If you get the kit, you're going to get your striped paper. You'll have 2 sheets of the black paper, so you'll need 2 more sheets. And then you'll have this sheet. So then you can go into your stash and pull out your cut aparts or whatever it is you want to use to decorate, and decorate it in your style. But I think starting with black and white stripes, you can never go wrong. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this super simple way to make a professional book box that no matter how you look at it, it's nice and even on all 3 sides. It is near perfect. So if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.